Brought to you by Penguin.
Love's Labor. Written and read by me, Stephen Grosz. This book is dedicated to my family with love. My book has two epigraphs. The first is by the poet Rainer Maria Rilke, and it is from his book, Letters to a Young Poet. He writes, "For one person to love another, that is perhaps the most difficult of all our tasks, the work for which all other work is but preparation." The second epigraph is by the novelist and philosopher Iris Murdoch. It's from her novel, The Bell. She writes, "Remember that all our failures are ultimately failures in love." Prologue. Surrender. It is January 1983, the first Monday after New Year's. Dark skies, pounding, icy rain. Harley Street is filled with taxis. When the traffic lights change, the taxis don't move. There is nowhere for them to go. Umbrellas bob at odd angles, their users tilting to avoid collisions. I find 5 Upper Wimpole Street and ring the bell. The receptionist shows me into a waiting room, lit by several standing lamps. There's a coal fire in the fireplace. Dark floorboards, a large rug. I sit at the far side of the room so I can watch the door. To become a psychoanalyst, you must have an analysis yourself, and this training analysis will have a profound effect on the way you do the work. How could it be otherwise? I'm waiting to begin my first psychoanalytic session. At exactly 9 a.m., Dr. Limentani appears. He gives a small smile and nods. He shows me into a modest room even warmer than the waiting room, and sits down in his chair behind the psychoanalytic couch. "Make yourself comfortable. There's the chair, or the couch." He pauses. "I think the couch is more comfortable." Looking back 40 years to the start of my life as a psychoanalyst, I remember the shift from outside noise to quiet, from cold to warm. I also remember who I was. I was 31 years old and immature. I was impulsive and quick to fall in love, and often confused intensity with intimacy. I thought I was clear-eyed, but I saw love through the limited and limiting storylines of popular culture. I talked to my friends as if love was a position best filled by a committee. I believed that if I could just find the right person, happiness would automatically follow. There was so much I didn't understand. I didn't understand that each of us is responsible for our own happiness. That if I didn't treat myself with consideration and care, chances are a good many others wouldn't treat me that way either. I didn't understand pain. I thought the many kinds of pain we suffer when we love another person, longing, anxiety, grief, were feelings to avoid, symptoms to be removed. I didn't understand that pain is the finest instrument we possess for knowing what we desire. We deceive ourselves about love, the who, what, and why. But we also have the power to undo self-deception. Love's labor is the work we must do to see clearly ourselves and our loved ones.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?